Good morning, students. Students, we are in the last lesson of the first unit, that is 1.6 Alchemy of Nature. This is the last lesson of this unit for the first unit test. Okay, now what is this alchemy of nature? When you speak about an alchemy, it means here it refers to a mysterious, magical process of transforming things. In the nature, you'll feel so many things which will make us to wonder. Okay, which will there are so many things, magical things happening. It's a process. Okay, that is a process of transforming things. Okay, which is beyond our thinking. Okay, and an age alchemy actually means an ancient forerunner of chemistry about attempts to convert base metals into gold. Actual meaning is that, but here it refers to a mysterious magical process of transforming things. Okay, let us see the lesson what it speaks. To see a world in a grain of sand. Okay, grain of sand, you are seeing the world, and a heaven into a wild flower. Hold infinity in the palm of your hand. Hold infinity in the palm of your hand. And eternity in an hour. William Blake has written this. Okay? These lines are of William Blake. See how it is. Can you see the whole world in a grain of a sand? Or heaven in the wildflower? Or can you hold the infinity in the palm of your hand? And eternity in an hour? Something with this one. Something as tiny as a grain of sand can spark off an idea of imagination of a huge significance of the world. One can witness and experience the beauty of heaven in something as small as wildflower and derive joy forever. See, only one should have the eyes and time to see it. That is why the poets are there, no? When they sit down and they just imagine and wonder. Okay? Infinity is endless space, but your small palm can hold the destiny of earth through your efforts. See the meaning of that. Eternity is endless time, eternity. But just an hour in your life can make a difference to the world forever. Great deeds can surpass the limits of time and space. They never die. Okay? Now, for common man, these words are simple. What is the meaning of that? But for a poet, it is very has a lot of deep meaning in that. Okay, how many of you have sat down and at times looked at the stars at night and imagined and wondered, hmm, that small star, how big it is really is, the small star. Sometimes looking at the nature, how the plants, the crops grow. You put the seed and it turns into a plant. A small seed turns into a big tree. How it is? What is the nature? You see how things are. Have you just imagined? Hmm? We instinctively, by a natural instinct, turn to outdoor activities and nature as a way of relaxing and enhancing out our well-being. We go there what to relax. Nature soothes and nurtures. It sees it is always said that when you see early in the morning, you see at the greenery around you, you will feel very better. You will feel better in life. It will be very soothing for you. Now we are so blessed that we have greenery all around us. Okay, at times just come out and look at the greenery early in the morning. It will soothe your eyes. Don't be on TVs and mobiles. Okay, early in the morning, just for a while, come out, stand in front, and see at the greenery outside, the fields outside. It will bring about soothing in your eyes. Okay, nature whispers and commands. Nature fulfills and motivates. It fulfills and motivates. Nature whispers and commands. Are you listening to that? When I do, it leaves me in complete awe. If you listen, we have a hibiscus plant in our garden. Every fortnight, a flower blooms on it, big, bright, and tender. Through the day, it smiles with the sun and dances with the wind. But as evening approaches, it starts wilting. Okay, wilting means drying and dropping. The morning after, it withers, dries and dries completely, and by evening it falls and becomes one with the earth again. The flower comes to life only for a day, yet it does so in full splendor. What if we too lived our life, however short, to its fullest? Yes, my dear students. This is your 10th standard. This is the only 1 year which you have in your hand. Can you not give your full efforts to it? Can you not put your full strength in studying? Can you not do well? Can you not study well? Can you not put your 100% efforts in your studies? Now, almost 4 months, 4 to 5 months are over. How many of you have finished your portion, studying your portion? Or you are waiting that we should teach you? How many of you have completed your books? How many of you have done your work? Anyone has stopped you by doing that? You had the guides, you had the textbook with you. How many of you have done self study? How many of you have read the portion before we all teachers teaching? No one has stopped you, no? Then why are you doing? This is only for once in a way you come. You are born on this earth. Give it full 100%, no? This is a 10th standard, no? Give 100% for the 10th standard, no? Why are you giving your half soul? Give you 100%. Don't worry about the result, but give you 100%. You should be satisfied at the end of the day that I have given my 100%. Otherwise, at the end of the result, when the result comes, you will cry saying that, oh my God, if I had studied more, if I had practiced from the beginning, if I had not wasted my time. There are students who do not waste time, who give the 100% and they score well. Whereas others lag behind. So do not lag behind. Okay? Give your 100%. As this flower hibiscus plant, it came out, bloomed, it shined very well, and then afterwards it died. Only for one day it was there. But see how it came out. We went into a rocky beach and saw the spread of the majestic ocean and the rocks alongside, carved, sculpted, and shaped by the water. Water is so gentle, rock is so hard. Yet, as the water flows over it every day, for years the rock gives in. It takes shape that the water commands. Our problems are so colossal and we are so small, yet if we persist. Okay, colossal means huge and massive. Our problems are so huge and massive and we are so small, yet if we persist, these problems will be gone away. See, the rock is so hard and the water is so gentle, but if you see for years and years, this water goes and hitting the rock and then different shapes are formed. Okay, the rock is also even cut or melted. So if we persistently believe, all our problems will run away. If we persistently study throughout the whole year, you will score good marks. I guarantee you. If you start doing well, start writing continuously, I assure you that your handwriting will be very good. If you do your studies properly with spellings by heart as well as knowing the spellings correctly, writing it properly, you will remember till the end. But do your studies daily, persistently, not that only one day you study, next day you know. If you persistently do, you will really achieve your goal. I assure you. We saw small bits of grass peeping through the small cracks in a concrete pavement. It left us thinking, however impossible things may look, there is always an opening. Okay? Find out your own solutions. If one door closes, another door will open. Find out different means of finding out your answer. Don't give up. If you fall down, get up. Even a small space is there, you can go through that. Okay? As this grass through the cracks made a way. Always there is an opening. We saw a tree bare of all leaves in the cold winter months. We thought its chapter was over. That means it is dead. But the 3 months passed, spring set in, and the tree was back to its green majesty once again, full of leaves, flowers, birds, and life. What if we too had the conviction that however difficult things are right now, it will not remain so forever? Remember, this too shall pass. Okay, some of you are lagging behind today. Don't worry. Have faith in you, trust in you, have confidence, put efforts, and believe in God. See, surely you will come out in flying colors. As this tree, everyone thought gone. Some of you might be not good in studies, and today you might be saying he's not good in studies. But if you do your studies well, now start from today onwards, I am 100% sure that you will come out with flying colors in the board exam. As this tree, after 3 months, it bloomed again in its glory. We saw an army of ants lugging a fly which was at least 10 times the ant size. The ants organized themselves around the fly, lifted it on frail fillers, means weak legs, and carried it to quite a distance. Their teamwork and perseverance were impressive. What if we too are consistent, steady, organized, focused? Spider webs are delicate yet very strong. A rainbow colors the entire sky. Oysters take in a grain of sand, they open up with a pearl. Innumerable stars shine across the infinite sky. Clouds take new shapes with every passing moment. The wind makes trees dance with unhindered passion. Water, without hint of ego, changes its form according to the dictates of the sun and the wind. When we see a caterpillar turn into a butterfly, a flower turn into a fruit, we experience the alchemy of nature. We touch it and become gold ourselves, says Raksha Bharadia. See how things are. Caterpillar becoming butterfly, a flower turning into fruit, a sand is taken by the oyster and it becomes pearl, a rainbow in the whole sky, so many stars. As I said, spider webs are delicate but yet very strong. Are delicate, but you see how it is strong. Even the flies, even the mosquitoes get stuck up in that spider web, and it's difficult for them to move. Perseverance, you see the ants, the bigger than the size, the fly is bigger than its size, but they come together, teamwork they do. Their legs are weak, but still they carry the fly together. Now, at present, for you, this 10th standard portion will be very burdensome. Big, you might be telling, oh my god, so much to study, my god, so much vast portion, so much things. Some of you are speaking about reduced syllabus. But how many of you have thought of, whatever might be, am I studying for my knowledge or for marks? Reduced syllabus is there, okay, but if I study, am I going to lose anything? But if I don't teach you now certain things, then is it not going to be difficult for you in later? Suppose some of the portion is reduced, is given up. When it is maths, when it is science, are you not going to have difficulties in 11th and 12th standard? Is it wrong that if you learn certain things? Learn, students, learn for knowledge, not for marks, I cannot tell you. So whatever portion is there, all the portion learn. But this portion will not come in the question paper. So what is your problem? If you learn, are you going to lose anything? No, you are going to increase in your knowledge. But if you don't learn, you are going to decrease your knowledge. That is why I have decided that I am going to teach the whole portion. I am not going to reduce any of that portion. But yes, when I prepare the question paper, I am not going to ask those questions. That is clear. But teaching wise, I will be doing all the teaching of my English, my history and geography. All the portion, whole portion I will cover up. But in the exam, those portion which is not supposed to be asked will not be asked. But you have to study everything so that you gain knowledge. Because for 11th and 12th, it is going to be helpful for you. Otherwise, you have to struggle in 11th and 12th. So students, things may look very difficult for you at this time. Don't give up. My one request to you, my one suggestion to you, humble request to you, don't give up. Study well and do well. God bless you. Thank you. We finish our English portion today.